Hi, I'm Rubes, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my pizza tear and share rolls. They are delicious. Let's get started. First up, we are going to chop half an onion, dice it nice and fine. We're just going to pop this into a saucepan over a medium heat on the Lamona dual zone hob. A drizzle of olive oil and a good pinch of salt. Give that a good stir and then let it do its thing for about 10 minutes. Next up, we are going to add our tomato paste to a bowl. This is about 200 grams in there. A good pinch of some Italian dried herbs and a crack of salt and pepper. Into that, we're also going to add those onions that have now lightly cooled. This by now should be smelling so good already. Grab a spoon and give that all a good mix. Next, this is going to go into an ice cube tray and leave to freeze for about 1 to 2 hours. So now that we've got our filling chilling, let's move on to our bread dough. So first up, we're going to be going in with some strong bread flour, straight into a bowl there. Next in, to one side, we're going to add in about 7 grams of yeast. To the opposite side, the exact same amount of salt. Next in, we're going to go in with about 30 grams of softened butter. And then time to pack in lots of flavour. So some dried flat leaf parsley is going straight in there. A good old pinch of that. Some grated parmesan. And then next up, the zest of a lemon. So about half a lemon goes straight in there. We're going to go in with a quarter of a bowl of garlic. So grate that straight into the bowl. Time to bring this all together. So into our stand mixer, get your dough hook attachment and then grab your water. We want to add this really, really slowly. So on a slow speed, get that going. And begin to add your water. I'd say go in about 3/4 first. Once it's now all come together, you can turn it up to a higher speed and let it do its thing for about 10 minutes. So this looks like it's done. As you can see now, it's completely come away from the sides of your bowl. So now we just need to pop this into a bowl with a tiny bit of oil in there and leave that to prove for about an hour or two. The dough is now proved and it's also doubled in size as you can see here. So we're going to start to shape this. So remove the cling film. And we're going to start the shaping process. Drizzle a bit of oil on top of your worktop, just a little bit. Give that a good old wipe over the worktop. So turn that dough out, it's lovely, it's smooth and glossy. And then we're going to roughly shape this into a sphere, just like that. So we're going to divide this into 10 or 12. Perfect. Now it's time to get your hands involved. And we also need to get our ice cubes out of the freezer. So just taking these out of the freezer now and they have set lovely and firm. So we're gonna pop those to one side and let's shape the dough balls. So just like this, roll it around on the worktop, flatten it out, pop out one of the chilled cubes, and we're gonna pop that into the middle. Pick up the dough and we want to enclose our filling, just like that. And then turn it upside down. And once again, with that cage action, sealing the base. Let's bring our prepped tray. We've just got some baking paper there and also our cheese already in the middle. Leave a tiny bit of space around from the cheese just because those dough balls are going to grow. And then repeat the process for the rest of them. Remove the cheese from the middle, cover, and then place in the Lamona warming drawer. Time to preheat the Lamona split cavity oven. This is fantastic for baking dessert and cooking dinner all at the same time. Let's select the bottom cavity, change the temperature to 200 fan, and then press play. Time to remove the proved dough balls from the Lamona warming drawer, ready for the oven. Look at them. Let's place the cheese into the middle. Once again, a few sprigs of rosemary going into the middle, just like that. And then time to egg wash the dough balls with a tiny bit of beaten egg, lightly brushing on top, just to make them lovely and golden. And then we'll do a little sprinkling of Parmesan just to finish. A little drizzle of olive oil over the cheese, and then we're good to go in the oven. And after about 20 minutes, those dough balls will be deliciously golden brown and ready to tuck into. Look at that. And there we have it, my pizza tear and share rolls, ready to serve immediately and to tuck in.